And oh man, it is a lot going on in the world of Caitlin Clark. New sponsorships to the left, new deals to the right. It's a lot going on. We are gonna get to everything. Oh, that's a boss move. Oh, that's a crazy boss move. That's a flex. Hey, listen, I understand. You got Nike deals, you got freaking PGA Golf Tour, Live Golf Tour, you got hockey sponsor. I know you got a lot going on, but to turn down 15 M's.
The WNBA just went into full meltdown mode, like kids throwing a tantrum in the candy aisle after Caitlin Clark stared down a $50 million offer from the commissioner and coolly said, "No thanks." Picture that.
15.
Woo.
After it started at 5,
right?
But the official final offer was $15 million for 10 weeks. He must be making some good dough, and I just think that it was more like a league thing.
She didn't want
anything.
Yeah,
she had to give the WNBA.
And I'm sure many offers came to her, especially after that. I think we helped her.
Yeah, make more money
with some more money. If anything, you got a name like Ice Cube offering you $15 million on publicly, man. You got all that. That's all you need. That's all you need for the other 5 and the other 5 and the other 5 to come together. And
the WNBA just got slapped with the kind of drama that could make reality TV look tame. Picture this. The commissioner slides a record-shattering $50 million contract across the table, probably expecting fireworks, tears of joy, and a standing ovation. Instead, Caitlin Clark glances at it, shrugs.
Unrivaled. If y'all thought a few million and some equity was going to get her to show up and play in your league, you got another thing coming. I said it. If Unrivaled want Caitlin Clark, y'all, a minimum of 10 million plus like 50% ownership of the whole league. That's where we start. That's the starting negotiation point. I might have undersold her, y'all. I might have undersold Caitlin Clark. Look at...
To really get why this rejection lit the internet on fire, you've got to rewind and trace Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise. She's not just another hooper. She's a living cheat code. From day one in college, she was pulling up from near the concession stands, draining threes from distances that should have been illegal.
The league is on welfare, okay? If they weren't on welfare, then the league would fold and there would be no women's basketball. And that is basically what has been revealed in this bombshell report about the WNBA being on track to lose roughly $50 million this year. $50 million, which is significantly more than the WNBA had been losing on a yearly basis in the past. Now, again, this is a little bit surprising because of the explosion in popularity of the WNBA due to Caitlin Clark, okay? But once we get into the details, it's not really all that surprising, but at the same time, reports like this kind of drive home the point that reasonable people have been trying to make about the WNBA.
By the time Caitlin Clark touched down in the WNBA, she wasn't just a rookie, she was a walking economy. Jerseys flew off shelves, ticket prices skyrocketed, and arenas transformed into sold-out spectacles that felt more like Taylor Swift.
All right, recent report dropped that the Big Three reportedly offered Caitlin Clark 15 M's for 10 games, but she declined. Crazy. Her endorsement deals must be pretty decent for her to willingly turn that down, because we know her WNBA salary is nothing to brag about. But for her to do that, I guess I look at it like this. If she were to have accepted that before she even stepped foot on a WNBA court, I could only imagine how they would have treated her. I don't even think she would have made it through half the season. She would have had a season-ending injury.
This deal wasn't just about the money. It was basically a love letter dipped in desperation. The message was loud and clear. Caitlin, please don't leave us. You're our lifeline. But then came the twist. Her rejection wasn't a simple no. It was a nuclear no. The kind that makes the person on the other...
And she declined it. If that doesn't tell you how much money Caitlin Clark is making, I don't know, bro. Because who's saying no to $15 million for 10 games? She doesn't even have to score 10 points and she still would be making more than a lot of NBA players make. But Caitlin Clark isn't even back from injury yet to play for the Indiana Fever. Do you guys think Caitlin Clark should have taken this $15 million deal?
And she turned it down. Like, let that sink in. If that doesn't tell you how stacked Caitlin Clark's bank account already is, nothing will. Who in their right mind says no to $15 million for just 10 games? She wouldn't even need to drop 10 points a night, and she'd still be out earning plenty of NBA players. But here's the wild part. Caitlin's not even back from injury yet with the Indiana fever. So now the real question is, do you think Caitlin Clark should have taken that $15 million deal, or was walking away the ultimate power move?
They would have no fans. And I think that a lot of people are forgetting the fact that just, again, a few years ago, before Caitlin Clark was in the league, this is what it looked like at a WNBA.
At this point, Caitlin Clark is to the WNBA what Wi-Fi is to your house. Technically, you could survive without it, but good luck getting anyone to stick around. The fallout from her ejection was immediate. Fans split into two camps, half praising her as a genius, the other half blasting her as reckless. Sports media outlets went into full frenzy, covering it like a mix between a stock market crash and a royal family scandal. Headlines blared, "Is Caitlin Clark destroying the WNBA?" And honestly, the league had to wonder the same thing. Because here's the truth, Caitlin just reminded everyone that she doesn't need the WNBA